I love to smoke a lot, never see me now. Up in the sky I go, call up everyone I know and ask them who got it, let's roll up. 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 I love to smoke a lot, never see me now. Up in the sky I go, call up everyone I know and ask them who got it, let's roll up.
Welcome to another edition of Smoking Joking. Listen, man, I know everybody around the country is experiencing problems from the storm, all kind of rain, all kind of hurricanes, all kind of shit going on right now. We are affected here in Georgia. Smoking and Joking was affected directly. The spot we normally at, Whiskey Peach, had a tree fall on the power line over there, so we had to switch it up a little bit tonight. And we are at Alibi on Spring Street. We want to shout out to Kevin for allowing us to come in. This was a last minute thing, Kevin, but we always gonna make it work at Smoking and Joking. You know what I'm talking about? So I just want to thank everybody. If you out there, if you at home, if you ain't got no cable, whatever you're doing, be safe. Tune in to Smoking and Joking every single week. SmokingJoking.com. I am your boy Tatu. He is Black on C-Bone. He is Mr. Six Fish, Big Duke, and on the end down there, that's Mr. Pot Lana, PCP, Julio Jones, Pele. We are Smoking and Joking. We got an exciting episode for y'all. We ain't gonna let the rain, none of that stop us. I'm telling y'all, man, Smoking and Joking, we growing every week, and we just want to thank everybody for rocking with us every single week. I just gotta start by saying this week's strain of the week is Blue Cookie. Yes. We had to revisit that from last week because we got it at the end of the show last week. So we just wanted to revisit it, man. This Blue Cookie is amazing. My homeboy brought it in, blessed us with it. Blue Cookie, strain of the day. Yes, get you some. You know what I'm talking about? So that's what we smoking on today. That's what we got for all our guests today, Blue Cookie. We gonna dive right in. Everybody know the NFL season just started. And I wanna have my three brothers go on record right now with their Super Bowl picks for the year. Before we do anything else, I need the picks right now. Starting with Pele.
Atlanta Falcons, even though I'm not watching, I'm down with Kaepernick, black out the Falcons, but the Atlanta Falcons will win the Super Bowl this year.
Who don't play? Who else? Who don't play?
No. We just need the winner. We just need the winner. We just need the winner.
Falcons. Falcons.
C-Bone?
100.
The fucking Dirty Bird.
Yeah!
So as y'all know,
you know what Coon gonna say.
As y'all know, listen, first of all, I've been boycotting the NFL. I ain't gonna lie.
Jocelyn.
I ain't gonna lie.
I know TVO sales got that nigga watching the game.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I did go ahead and start watching the game. You know, I'm still pissed off about Kaepernick, but they let Zeke play, so they gave me one. I took that. I want to go on record right now to say Cowboys all day, every day. I root for the Atlanta Falcons, but I don't chase waterfalls.
They definitely won't.
That being said, Dallas Cowboys all day.
Won't be there.
Ezekiel Elliott. That's your second team?
Yeah. That ain't even my second in the NFC.
So how did y'all feel about this first weekend? Who looked the best? Who looked,
it was some excellent football.
But you know what, it was a lot of sloppy football too, though.
Sloppy football?
They was just talking about that on 929 game. A lot of penalties. I'm entertained because of football season. But they were just talking about for like penalties. And, people just getting rusty, missed tackles, little stuff like that. They got to get back. And they were saying how.
So who you think look good?
They were saying how they think of practice, how they don't get to hit that much in practice, so they be rusty. Got to get back in the, in the groove. But for the teams I saw,
Hey, shout out to our tight end Hooper. What is his number 81?
Well, the best. I just called out. I just called out who I thought was the best. Cowboys. They look the best. Defensively, offensively, they look the best.
They played a lot. They played a team.
Now I will say the Raiders gonna be hell this year. The Raiders gonna be tough.
Raiders gonna be hell. Minnesota gonna be hell too.
Oh yeah.
All right, so listen. So we got three Falcons. We got three Falcons picks to win the Super Bowl. We got one Dallas Cowboy pick to win the Super Bowl. I want everybody to remember that. Everybody is on record.
Going with the pick. I just want to congratulate going over to college football to my two brothers here whose sons played this past weekend. Congratulations.
Shout out to Stetson University. Y'all got blowed out, but we're going to talk about that later.
Well, we won, and I would like to see a little bit more time for it.
UT will give y'all hell.
You know what I'm saying? And then look, he come in, he got a sack almost.
I'm going to tell you now.
Three of them, and he come out.
He came in. He almost got the tackle. They took him out, but he went for 70 right away.
But that was the next series, though. He finished that one. That was the only 3 and out they had. He came right out.
I tell my son, man, don't get stupid.
Once again, congratulations to my brothers whose boys are playing in college ball right now, man. That's a big thing.
Shouts out to the Don. Shouts out to Tony. Oh, you already know what it is. Hey, listen, man. I gotta say this, man. This past weekend, man, we had the pleasure of being out at the One Music Fest. Me and my brother Black on C-Bone, we represented Smoking and Joking. Shouts out to Motown. Shouts out to Jay Carter. Shouts out to Bill Oak, man. It was a pleasure. We had the honor of seeing Damian Marley rock live. I mean, right there in person. The shit was ridiculous. We got to see Jadena. The Migos went crazy. You already know the Migos went crazy. That was my first time seeing them. Bone, what you thought about the One Music Fest?
I want to give a shout out to Shay. She backstage on the thing.
Big Duke and Shay was in the building.
For real?
Yeah. What's Shay's sister name, Duke?
I forgot her sister.
Shay was in the building. Shout out to Shay.
I forgot her
She told me to give you your number, too.
Yeah, I forgot her
She told me to give you your
Oh,
number.
yeah,
Anything. Shout out to all the security that stayed down with Smoking the Joker. Shout out to the cart drivers. You know, I shout out to people. Shout out to the lady who let me park down.
Shout out to the nigga who was driving the cart, driving us around.
Hey, man. Hey, no shouts out to the nigga downstairs, man. The DJ downstairs. That shit too loud. Ain't nobody tell me cut it down. We can't cut it down.
Hey, and with that being said, we got some very special guests coming up. We gonna take a quick break. Like I said, man, listen, if you just catching up with Smoking and Joking, man, go to our website, smokingjoking.com. Catch up on all the previous episodes. We got merchandise. We got the Smoking Joking t-shirts. We got the Smoking Joking grinders. We got lighters. We got it all coming. Check out our website, smokingjoking.com. We gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back. Jack,
See me now, up in the sky I go, call up everyone I know.
Come back, Jack! Okay, man, I keep telling y'all this shit at Smoking and Joking is not a joke. We be smoking and we be joking,
but we ain't bullshitting, though.
Nobody does it like
Where you tape at?
Listen, man, I told y'all last week that this week the shit was just. I told y'all. So without further ado, I want to announce Fourth Ward's own, straight from Atlanta, Georgia, jumped off the porch at a young age, man. Listen, man, I've been rocking with
Mama
this
still
man.
stay on
I rock with him from 4 reasons all the way to 5 reasons. And right now, he is at Smoking and Joking. Welcome to the stage, motherfucking
I'm my first deal about time. All that pen and pinching that you doing, fuck you, blue Balenciagas. Robert Jean with the phone pots. Hit the club, now my black bottles. Blood is with me, whoop, whoop, whoop. No sex tripping, no creepy fool. G's a piece of 10K gold. I'm a fucking fool, you better act cool. German shepherds in my backyard. Trying to kill, I was born to deal. I was on the hill, RIP, one rest in peace, for deal. But daddy back out. You don't fuck it up, hit the magic city, pack it out. Niggas don't know me, I don't give a fuck on the street, nigga, you can walk it out. I'm in Pittsburgh with a lot of hoes. Young nigga with a bankroll. Break the pot, I'm on stay on good. 17 with 30. Fuck around and make me 30. 24 hours, I was trying to get it. I was waiting on first for that.
That's how you make an interest on smoking and joking. It's a pleasure, man. Have a seat. We gonna dive right into it. But before we dive right into it, like I told everybody, the strain of the week is motherfucking blue cookies brought to us by my partner Luke. You know what I'm talking about? I just want you to try this blue cookies out, man. This
what it called, blue cookie?
Blue cookie.
That's my favorite color.
That's my favorite color. So I'm gonna give you some blue cookie, man, rolled in the backwood. I know you smoked the backwood. I know you smoked the backwood. So Day, man. Like I say, man, welcome to Smoking Joking, man. People been waiting on you, man. We supposed to do this one time before we got kind of tripped up, but you here today, man. We appreciate that. What's going on, man?
How you feeling, brother?
Feeling good, man.
Right
You
here.
feel what I'm saying? Glad to be here. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just glad to have my loyal fans. You feel what I'm saying?
right.
People staying down with me.
All right.
Glad to take care of my family.
You just get started though, Daddy.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something though. On some real shit though. Day ain't just getting started, man. You know, I've been doing my research on you and all this kind of stuff, man. And I see like you really jumped off the porch at a young age for real. Like that ain't just no song. You know what I mean? Like, can we talk about that a little bit? Like, specifically, I want you to talk about how your father got the studio for you and then where it went from there.
My daddy got my studio when I was 16. You feel what I'm saying? That's when I first I can say I first started rapping. You feel what I'm saying? When I first started taking it serious, my daddy first bought my first studio.
Okay.
So my daddy first bought my first studio and I just locked in. I didn't know how to work the Pro Tools. I was working off a program called Mixpad.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? So you feel me? So yeah, I was just working out the programs and I was learning the programs and so we just started working hard and I started doing songs. I started getting better. And then, just so happened, the police had done raid my dad's spot. You feel me?
Right.
And they had done took the studio. You feel me? They took my dad. They took my brother. So they just left me out here with nothing. You feel what I'm saying? So I was out here by myself. I ain't had no studio on my dad or my brother. So it was crunch time.
But you know what though? They like, you know, one thing I respect about you, you know, talking about like when that happened with your father, you know what I'm saying? Like you became a father. You know what I mean? And you know, one thing we always talk about is people in our generation, it ain't really cool to have a job. You know what I mean? And one of the things I saw, you did all kind of flooring, you did all kind of jobs to provide for your family, man. You know what I mean? Can you talk about that?
What age? What was your age when you first had your first kid?
14. I was 14 when I first had my little girl. You feel me?
Kid at 14.
But I started working though, you feel what I'm saying? Like when my dad and my brother got locked up, man, I ain't had nothing. You feel what I'm saying? So I ain't had nothing but to work.
Yeah, right.
So my first job I had started working at UPS.
Hey, that's a good first job.
So was the girl pregnant?
First gig.
On that line, though.
Parents
On
got
that
locked
line.
up.
That shit hard as hell.
Around that time, after that they got locked up. She got pregnant.
Folk got them boxes be coming right
My
here.
dad and my brother was still there,
Okay.
but then they got locked up.
She was pregnant at that time.
Yeah.
Also, time they got locked up. You going through a lot of shit at that time.
You know what I'm saying?
You had to grow up as a man.
So let me ask you this, you know, with your father and with your brother being in that lifestyle, like it would have been real easy for you to follow that path too. Like what made you say, you know what, I'm gonna work as opposed to, because a lot of people, they follow that same path.
I just seen them get caught up, you know what I'm saying? Get caught up on a humbug. So when I seen that can happen, I ain't want to put myself in that predicament.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? So I automatically just answer myself from it. You feel me? I was never into that. You feel what I'm saying? I always was like the person that just run behind my dad and my brother because they had the money.
That right.
I got you. Anything I asked for, they just give it to me.
I got you.
So I was just seeing the hustle, but I ain't never did the hustle or wanted to. I tried it out.
I respect that what you're saying.
Hey, and plus
Couple of jugs when he ain't really jugging.
you know what I'm saying? You had talent, so that was, you know that was your outlet.
I'm gonna say, man, you know what I'm saying? Most niggas who in the streets for real, and I was fortunate enough to meet your dad, you know what I'm saying, back before he, you know what I'm saying, before he got locked up. Shouts out that boy G. I hear you making references to G a lot too in your songs and shit.
Oh yeah, my shout out my Uncle G, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yep.
So G been real instrumental in your life too, huh? He talk about you a lot.
Most definitely. He was like my dad's best friend. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, G a real cat, man. I've been knowing that dude for a real long time. You know what I'm saying? But
I want to ask you this, like, you know, when that happened, and you know you lost the studio, was there a period that you was like, you know, fuck this rap shit, or did you work and just continue to rap the whole time, or was there a lapse?
It was like I slowed down on the rap once they got locked up. I had to slow down. I had to find the money.
Okay.
I had to find like something to get me started. So I automatically just started doing applications. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
And my first application that I did was UPS, because I didn't want to do like no McDonald's or nothing. Right. Now when my friend could pull up on me and see me, you feel what I'm saying?
Why you think rappers can't work? Why you think that? Why is that a myth?
Everybody think
why rappers can't work?
What's wrong with the job?
Why? Because you rappers, you can't work. Like, why
because of what they rap about.
You
feel what I'm saying?
Because of what they rap about.
Because you just said it, like, I want my friend to see me
But
work.
it's because of what they rap about. I'm telling you, that's why.
Because he said he don't condone.
But I'm telling you though, when you rap about trapping and selling dope, you don't want to seem like you have a job. That's all. I'm just saying.
Because he just said he ain't give a fuck about that shit. Like, he ain't selling.
Well, I'm saying, you never know though. It might have been at a certain part. That might have been a certain part of his life. It may be another part of his life where he got there, might have got there.
Why you say rappers think they can't get jobs?
I just think like, you know what I mean?
The man said he worked at UPS. All the work come through UPS.
No, you missed what he said, bro.
So while you was working, at that time, was you with Anthem at the time, or was y'all you hadn't hooked up with him yet? Was you taking all your money from UPS and the other odd jobs that you had and putting it in studio time?
When I was at UPS, I had done worked at UPS about 6 months. You feel what I'm saying? I went getting there with like almost about 300 every 2 weeks. You feel what I'm saying? So it wasn't enough. You feel me?
I love this shit.
So
How much you get yourself?
I was about 300.
About 300 by 2 weeks.
It wasn't enough.
And the boxes be heavy hair coming out that
I would have sorted them. So I'm really doing the most work. You feel what I'm saying? The box is coming to me. I got to put it up. Man, you see what I'm saying? So like, but I ended up getting into it with somebody up there, and I ended up losing that job. You feel me? So after I lost that job, I say about a month, 2 weeks later, I ended up catching another job from my friend, one of my friends, and he did concrete. You feel what I'm saying? And when he had the concrete job, I caught, you feel what I'm saying?
He got a baby, man. He got to do what he got to do,
So was you taking all the money you was making and putting it into the studio?
Listen, when I had got the concrete job, okay, now I'm doing good. Now I'm making about 500.
You done went up 200.
Yeah.
Okay, you up 200.
Not a week, though.
No, he up 200.
Now 300 every 2 weeks. It's 500 a week.
You up 800 now. You up 800.
I'm getting paid.
Count this shit up,
I'm money now, you feel what I'm saying? So after I'm working my move on that, you feel what I'm saying? Now I got to pay light bill, you feel me? So that's like 200.
I love this shit.
Light bill will come up about 200 every month.
Water bill about 75.
At that time, I had about 4 kids at the time. You see what I'm saying? So boom, I'm working my move, and I know I got pampers, I got shoes and everything.
Right.
But at the same time, I was paying for studio time too, though. When they took the studio, I started paying for studio time, and I started going to a studio, and I had started going to the studio called MOE over there with Mercy. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out Mercy.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Prestige, what's happening, man? Mercy, man.
Mercy hard, boy.
Mercy trying to get on the show.
He gave Boxing them some tracks, boy. Like,
I got my first track, man. What you mean, man? Shout out Mercy.
He gave Boxing them some monsters. So how'd you hook up with Nitty?
I hooked up with Nitty. I hooked up with Nitty through my management, through Anthem. He knew, I guess, you know what I mean, they best friends, you feel what I'm saying, they friends and whatever, and so I had met Anthem, and I met Anthem through my DJ, and my DJ was trapping my song through everywhere, you feel what I'm saying, just playing it, everybody was loving it, and so at that time, my song was in my DJ hands at the time, so that when it traveled to my manager, Anthem. Okay. And that was Anthem knew Nitty.
You know what's crazy, bro? Our artist named Rock DeCarlo, who was at the Royal South Central when you first jumped off, and he opened up for you, right? I knew Nitty, I heard of you, but I was like, everybody waited at the club for you. Like, everybody waited with this kid named Day Day. So I'm like, who the fuck is Day Day?
You hadn't heard the song yet.
No, I ain't heard none yet.
Okay.
Man, he went and turned that motherfucker up. Because you did the second single first, then you did the first one, the one that hit.
Yeah, right.
The shit was off the chain. You remember that Roy South Church right there? Hey, and I was like, I'm a fan. And that's when you first did the dance, and I was like, I don't know about that dance. But now I looked at the whole Atlanta, took off, and ate that motherfucker up.
Let me ask you this. When did Day Day know that Day Day has arrived? I mean, was there a point? I mean, we already know when the record blew and when everybody knew, but when did you know? You know what? I can do this shit. Like this it.
When I had my first show at Crucial
Nightclub.
And everybody responded like a mother. They was singing your whole record. You didn't have to rap your record for like.
Right.
Was you there?
I was at the Royal South Central, Jack. I told you, after he went from the Crucial, he came to the Royal.
Which one was first? Crucial, then Royal?
Crucial, then Royal. Okay. But the whole Royal South Central was singing the record.
Damn right.
Every line for line.
Line for line.
That's his shit.
So with all that, and when you knew you had arrived, and with all that, how did your stock go up? Like the stock changes, the stable changes.
You mean as
how did the stable change?
You mean like what?
Females.
The stable changes.
After the image, you feel me?
Hey, we asked everybody then now, you know what I'm saying?
After the numbers started going up, you feel me? Then my face started being known, then folks started saying how handsome I was.
Welcome back, Jay! Hey man, we still joking! How we do it every Tuesday, man. We got Day Day still in the building. I want to dive right into it. Hit that again. We got Day Day in the building.
It's the kid Day Day, man.
Kid. Hey, listen, man. Let's dive right into this 5 reasons, man. I want to know what was the inspiration for it, how it came about, all that.
So this song on 5 reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
5 reasons to basically just like for like, you know what I mean? I got 5 kids, so I'm 24 with 5 kids, so I dedicated
God bless all y'all.
That boy went to work.
I told y'all he jumped off the porch early.
That boy went to work.
Hey, he said he was 14.
Kid.
Damn. So with that being said, man, like I know for me, a lot of times when I see the kids dancing to it, I know automatically it's something. Do you let the kids listen to the record and kind of help pick your singles? How does
Your
that go
kids,
about?
you saying?
Your kids.
Around the house.
Yeah, around
How
the
could
house.
you possibly call right
Listen
now?
to your records to see how they vibe to it first. How's that
Man,
work?
my kid really be sneaking listen to my records, cause like I feel like my records now not for kids. You feel what I'm saying? Like even to what you mean, I'm cussing and stuff in there, but it's just like a motivation record though. You feel what I'm saying? And it's just like it give you the bounce. You feel me? But how my kids like they'll be in the house, man. They know all my songs. It's crazy.
That's a
They know
good
all
thing.
my songs though.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, a lot of times the kids, you can really see how they react to songs to know how.
As long as they pause at the certain spots.
Yeah. How my kids do.
Yeah, they pause at the certain spots. I mean, they know what they're doing.
Yeah, but when they ain't there, they be talking.
Yeah,
they be talking. They be talking.
When they're at home, they be pausing.
When my kid, when I'm gone on the road, man, my baby mama be telling me how they be turning up.
Damn right. Shit.
Do you enjoy the road, man?
That's all your mama be.
Yes, I love going on the road, man. Sometimes, you know what I mean, especially like if I'm going to spots I haven't never been.
Right.
Cause I never been out alone.
Okay.
Well, give us a good spot that you never been that you really enjoy.
You put the T so you ain't gotta lean over so much.
I think like LA.
What?
Oh yeah, the land, La La Land. You gotta enjoy LA.
I love the land. Like I love how cool it is. I just love the love I get out there. You feel what I'm saying? Like even like when I have shows out there, man, it be cool. Everything's just laid back out there.
Yeah.
Smoke your weed, and it's legal out there too. I love smoking weed. Love like.
Where you been overseas?
Nah, I ain't been overseas yet. I think I got a show in UK though.
Get your passport.
I got a show in UK.
You got your passport?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, you
I
ready?
had to get my passport. If I ain't got my passport, they wouldn't never book me.
You ready then?
I got a show in UK though, right
Wait
now.
till you see the love you get over there.
Oh yeah.
That shit gonna be.
Boy.
Yeah, it's a different kind of
Only
love.
thing, yeah, man, I'm just scared of the ride though. I'm scared of the long
long
Flight
flight.
ride. Just take
I
it-
like,
take
you know
your
what I mean? I get on it, go states from here and come back.
Take your Tylenol PM. You be all right.
That might not work though. That don't work.
Yeah, everybody don't like that. Yeah.
Everybody don't like it.
Yeah, I don't
For
like
me,
it.
it work. I'm telling you my rhythm.
Nigga ain't sleeping that long.
Yeah, right.
Me
Comatose.
Me personally, I be up.
See, I got
I'm a
that.
up person.
I stay up all night.
stay
if
up
I got
all
a flight,
night.
just so I can sleep the whole way.
So,
You know what I'm saying?
so let me ask you this, man. Who are some of the people that influence Day Day as far as musically? Like, do you just listen to straight rap, or do you listen to all genres of music? You know, to kind of just learn from everybody. How does that work?
I most definitely love Andre 3000.
Damn right.
Already.
Number one.
Him and Anthony Hamilton, man.
Okay, man.
Like that soul singer, man. I love that. You feel me? If
Yeah.
anybody listen to all
That
my
soul
tapes,
singing, that soul.
you gonna get that out of my music. You go get that soul singing.
Now, I feel it was crazy you said that because I feel that in your music, in your dialect, in your delivery, in the topics you talk about.
I got that old soul, man. I grew up
Yeah.
around my granddad and
Well,
my
I can
dad
tell.
and my brother. You feel what I'm saying? I grew up around older people. You feel me? Like I wasn't raised around no younger people. Like even when I was going to school, I was coming back to my brothers and my brothers, my mama. I mean, even like my dad and them. You feel what I'm saying? The older people, my uncles, they out there in the trap. I love being in the hood a lot. So when I leave school, I'm going to the hood.
Yeah, right.
Straight to the. What school you went to? What?
That's great.
I went to Price, went to
Nice.
John Hope, went to Culver.
Hey man, shouts out to Joe.
You get what I'm saying?
This is a real Atlanta nigga
Went to
right here. Y'all
Walden.
gotta respect this shit.
So
man.
I want to ask you this, man. You know, like you've been in this game for a minute. You know what I mean? You've seen all sides of the game. So you know
I've been
what
in
I
the
mean?
game about 2.5 years.
That's what I say. He just getting started.
Not when you
Almost 3 years, man.
not when you started rapping though, right?
Oh yeah, I started rapping when I was 16.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You've been doing it for a minute. You've seen the success of it, and you've seen the grind of it.
Yeah.
Like so, what would the Day now say? What kind of advice would the Day now give to Day, let's say 10 years from now?
I'm gonna tell myself
OG,
keep
OG.
going. I want to get better.
Only get
You
better.
feel what I'm saying? I want to get better. Music get better. You feel what I'm saying? I want to push more. You feel what I'm saying? Invest more. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot I want to do than myself. You feel what I'm saying? Like I want to just take it to the next level. Like I want to speak more on my situation. People understand my situation, and hopefully I'm speaking on their situation.
Right.
Already.
Touching.
Already. Well, I want to ask you this before you get out of here, man. You know, like if Day could,
But in a young nigga way.
if Day could work with any artist on one record, who would it be?
Not the nigga singing the
Either
house.
Andre 3000 or Anthony Hamilton.
Either one of them.
I'm gonna make that happen.
Huh? You gonna make that happen, Bone? I
3,000.
mean, shit, you rolling with goddamn OG Bell.
Man, you did what I'm saying.
Ain't that
That's
what
my
we
OG.
say? Ain't
Hey,
that what we say, cuz?
Bell can make that happen.
I gotta have Andre 3000 or Anthony Hamilton. You did what I'm saying, man. Hey, man.
Sound good. I can hear that.
That's all I want.
Hey, man, how much you win on that? About 5-5? I get 5, you get 5. Neighborhood, let's go.
Hey, I want
Yeah.
to say this, man. We want to thank you for coming to Smoking and Joking, man. Like,
Yeah, we
like
appreciate you,
I'm
bro.
riding that five reasons right now.
Yeah.
Anytime you drop a new project, you have a platform here,
Yeah,
right.
and I want to go on record right now,
Right
Smoking
now.
and Joking, to say that we need a record from Day for the Smoking and Joking
So you ain't
mixtape.
saying it right.
We gonna kill
Day
it.
Day.
Kid. No, it's Kid. It's Kid.
We gonna kill him.
We need a record for Kid.
We
Kid
gonna
Day
kill
Day,
him.
Smoking
man.
Joking mixtape, and not only that, if you in Atlanta, man, we having a Halloween party October 31st at Whiskey Peach. We need you
Oh,
in the
you can
building,
smoke.
man.
What day is on?
31st, Halloween.
October 31st, Tuesday.
Right here in your
Whiskey
face.
Peach.
Out here?
Right, nigga, right there.
Yeah, man.
They'll
Okay,
be
cool.
here, though. It might be switched. I don't know. It might be.
So,
Hey, Daddy, take us out. I need you to take us out. I need you to tell us about the new song, the new video, Kid Day, and Smoking and Joking drop, so we get the hell up out of here.
smoke.
Recent video that I just dropped
Yeah,
called Keep It Moving.
right,
You go check that out on YouTube. You did what I'm saying?
right.
New flavor.
What's
And
the
I
name
got
of the
a
CD? Name of the new CD.
I like that. Keep it moving too.
5 Reason, man. 5 Reason, my latest tape that I just dropped, man. You did.
Tell me.
5 Reason.
My bad.
Man, he know what he doing.
Can he
man.
finish?
Mixtape,
finish?
you did what I'm saying? My mixtape, anywhere, YouTube, you know what I mean? Just type That Ain't Fire Easy. I'm pretty sure it'll pop up. Spotify, all that. iTunes, yeah, all that.
For our boy Day Day.
Nice to
You
meet
gotta turn
What's
around
your
and say
name?
that to the camera.
Okay.
She booed up.
I am not rude up. Not a negative. You can go ahead and follow me on Instagram at I am Irie Kyrie. And thank you for coming out to Smoke Nigga.
Thank you. Thank you, baby.
Somebody got election.
So,
Hey, this shirt is small.
huh? I got another one for you. It ain't small though, it's a large. But I got another one for you if you need an extra large over here. Absolutely.
Stop it.
Hey, so look,
He got it. He got it. That
you
ain't
did,
got it.
you did. It's the kid, that ain't. Yeah. And right now,
We smoking.
and right now, we smoking. Yeah. Low life.
Motherfucker sick.
Blah blah shit, nigga. Kindergarten, Lala Kindergarten.
I'ma feel my cousin, folks see my cousin, pull up on my cousins, oh now my cousin, shouting now, Crenshaw.
Welcome back, Jack. Listen, man, we kicking it, man. Day just came through, and it's just gonna keep going from here. You know what I'm talking about? Listen, man, it is a pleasure, it is an honor to have this beautiful young lady come bless us at Smoking and Joking. So with that being said, I want to welcome Victoria Kimani to Smoking. Yeah. Like I said, man, we got the beautiful Victoria Kimani in the building. We just gonna dive right into it. So Kimani, you are American born, but you were raised in Nigeria and Kenya, is that correct?
Yeah.
And you currently reside?
I reside between Nairobi, Kenya, and Lagos, Nigeria. Like, I go back and forth a lot.
Okay, so with that being said, like, I listen to your music, and it's first of all, it's incredible. Let me just start with that. But I want to ask you, like, I didn't expect that. So, like, what type of influences did you have growing up? Like, yeah, what type of influences did you?
I mean, like, I grew up like every other American kid. Like, you know, we grew up listening to R&B music, gospel music.
Okay.
My family is full-blooded African, so we listen to dance hall music. We listen to a bit of like African music as well. So I listened to a lot of different types of like music growing up.
Well, with that being, like, I gotta ask you this, cause in one of your songs, in one of the lyrics, you was like, you know, your mother is a dance hall queen and your father is the streets. Like, is that reality? Like, I gotta ask that. Is that reality? Like,
I mean, I also come from a songwriting background, so sometimes I write songs like about my personal life and sometimes about other people's life. That song I had written for a young lady who, my parents have an orphanage. They got about 15 kids, and there was a girl in the home who, her mother was a prostitute. So, in for lack of a better words, I called her mother a dance hall queen, and she didn't have a dad.
Talk about lack of
she didn't have a dad, so that's what I meant by her father is the street. So it's kind of one of those records that you write for somebody else.
I felt it though, you know what I mean? Like, it felt like it was coming from a sincere place. Like,
that's like my sister. I was born in LA, but like growing up was kind of crazy because my parents are missionaries. So we grew up like we lived in Oklahoma. We lived all over California.
Okay.
Then when I was 14, they're like, pack your bags, we're going to Nigeria, and I'm like, huh? Wow. So yeah, we went to Nigeria for the first time, and I'm not even Nigerian. Like I'm Kenyan.
Kenyan.
But so my first introduction to Africa was to Nigeria, West Africa. So here I am as 14-year-old American girl, and like be like jumping into an African environment. I can speak Pidgin English. It's kind of like patois. It's very similar to patois. Say something. Okay, I'm gonna say.
Smoking a joke.
How far now? What did they happen? Okay. That's like saying, Can you guess what I just said?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, like, you know, what's up?
He deal with a lot of Jamaicans.
Okay, well, it's close enough. I mean, you know,
I play
not
soccer,
really the same.
so I have a lot of
Okay.
But I got
Nigerian.
I got an African partner.
Oh, okay.
Red. Shouts out to Red. He from Ghana. Blood Diamond.
Shout out to Ghana. Said I see
Yeah, cause he picked that up kind of quick.
I'm like, you know, that's not really the same thing, but it's cool.
Yeah, you definitely,
So-
definitely not the same thing.
So let me ask you this: like, when you moved there, well, before you moved there, did you already have dreams of becoming a star, or was that something you grew into while you were there?
Yeah, I mean, I was grinding out here for a minute as well.
Okay.
Like, I was, you know, trying to get my foot in the door. I was a songwriter. I wrote some songs for some people as well. So I always wanted to.
How did you end up in Atlanta? And how did you get to
Do
Atlanta?
you know how I got to Atlanta? I came here to visit one of my homegirls.
All right. Was it for the Freaknik?
Nah, it wasn't. It was way out there. It's way after Freaky.
She ain't
Nah,
over there.
I know about
That's the
Freaknik.
story, but
Yeah,
she ain't over
came
there.
to
I know about Freaknik, but it was way after
But go
they had
ahead.
like stopped Freaknik.
Yeah,
But
right.
No, I had some homegirls of mine that they were living out here and they like come visit me, and I was living in LA.
Oh, okay.
And like, yo, I came out here.
What side of town you landed on? I want to hear this.
I landed in Marietta first.
Wow. You stayed? And you chose to stay?
No. That's where I landed. That's where I landed first. But no, they had a poppin' ass house though, like a big ass house.
They got a Mayweather.
Marietta, okay, that's
Mayweather.
you know, but I lived in Buckhead. I was all over the place. But when I came here, I loved how many like it was just like black excellence. I had to move out here.
But you got your first deal while you were over there with Chocolate City, right? Is that
My
correct?
well, it's not really my first deal.
the
That's
first
like
deal?
my second deal.
Okay.
I had a deal. I was in a duo a long time ago called Club Embassy. We were signed to Meta World Peace, aka Ron Artest.
Right.
Lakers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were signed for like 2 years.
How was it working with him?
When we were working with him, he was still Ron Artest. He didn't change his name till like the last, like later on.
He seemed like a good
But no,
dude
it
to
was
me.
cool. No, he was
Seemed
very
like
cool.
that.
World peace.
He was very
He seemed
cool.
like a good dude to
He
me.
was humble.
He
Really
just seemed like a different
His
type of
ass
dude.
up.
Yeah, he's definitely eccentric, you
Yeah,
know, but
your
no,
ass
very humble. It was cool, but
I love
my
Ron
real
Artest.
deal, like by myself, was when I went back home. To
Chocolate City.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what's up.
And being back home, like, did they automatically accept you, or did they kind of look at
Hell
you like
no.
an American?
Yeah.
Like, how did that work? Yeah, I
There
figured
was
that.
that initial like American thing, cause like in Africa they're very conservative. So when you show up with like colored hair and tight clothes, you know, it's a little different. They kind of misunderstand you. They don't really understand that that's just what Americans, we express ourselves with fashion and stuff like that. But back home, they translate that as, oh, you must be selling pussy. No, I'm not even joking. Like,
So
no,
how they say that? How they say that in that language?
no, they just in English.
You
but-
know, just-
I'm not gonna say pussy, but they'll say something like, "Oh, you must be a prostitute." You know what I mean? But they say it hella like
because
hella
that's
disrespectful.
not what they own. That's all. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
they're a lot more conservative, a lot more covered up. So.
We live by TV and what we see on there and what's popular. And
Exactly.
they ain't really
doing the
get
same
to that.
thing.
No, they're not doing the
So let me
same
ask you
thing.
this,
That's why
like,
he said
He's
that.
selling pussy though.
Right.
It's like I know they may have perceived. I know they may have perceived you as that certain kind of ways at first, but once your music started to grow,
Yeah.
like did your influence start to rub off on?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it did. It definitely did. It didn't happen overnight. I mean, I had to prove myself just like any other artist does. You got to prove that you're actually talented. You got to prove that you can sing. You got to prove that you're not trying to hide behind your music to sell other things.
You're right. Exactly.
So no, after a while they did come up to it, and then I'm seeing the influence. I'm seeing younger girls, you know, rock different styles now.
Right.
Speak on that. What's up with the empowerment campaign?
Right.
Man, I'm involved in a lot of different campaigns for women in Africa. I mean, we have this thing in Africa where it's like, as a woman, like just be seen and not heard. So it's not really very common for a woman to speak up. And so as an artist, I mean, and especially growing up in America, like we got freedom of speech like a motherfucker. Like we can say whatever we want.
Too much.
Is
You know,
that
too much.
Hey, and we are proud for you. You know what I'm saying? We are thankful for speaking out. You know what I'm saying?
I speak out a lot.
What?
Like,
What are
I've
you
been
proud
involved
of
in a lot of
speaking out on?
different
You don't even know what she
countries.
just spoke out on.
She just
Listen,
said.
man, what are you
She
talking
said that
about?
women don't
I
get
mean,
a
you
chance.
know,
Let me
I'm
ask
saying,
you
but
this.
she still got to
No,
speak
listen,
out.
Let me ask you this.
I want her to hear
Is that how the
speaking out.
Strong Girl record came about? Like just from what you
The
just
Strong
said.
Girl, the Strong Girl, that record came about. He's like, I love you guys. Like, this is actually so fun. Like, I never get interviews like this. I'm always like,
wow, straight to the head.
No, Strong Girl it's a campaign headed by Bono. I don't know if y'all know Bono from. Anyway,
Yeah, I know Bono.
okay, yeah.
You know Bono?
Damn right, we know.
Bono, he basically is like the head of like the One campaign, but he wanted us to highlight. Yeah, we had to highlight like the fact that women in Africa go through poverty a lot more than the men do. It affects the women more than it does the men, and in every area, from childbirth, mortality, all the way down to like
Have y'all put up
women being
somewhere and
abused.
just put up shop and like go to a city and just lock it down and just do the
Oh yeah,
empowerment?
oh yeah, we do events. We don't do really too many marches in Africa. That's not
I ain't
really
talking
like
about marches, I ain't talking about
that's not really
I'm just talking
accepted
about
yet.
just the empowerment movement, just, you know,
Yeah,
speeches.
we do
'Cause
speeches.
you talk
We
very
go to.
well, you're very articulate.
Thank you.
What is the empowerment movement? What does that include? What is that? What is?
I mean, for instance, get an education.
Okay.
You know,
That's
you know,
first thing.
that's the first and foremost. You know, be
You mean more
educated.
better education in Africa? They seem to be pretty smart.
Abuse against women. There's a lot of
I can dig that.
different things that are happening in Africa in terms of like abuse towards women, and they don't really get to speak up like that. So we speak
That's
against
right.
things like that.
Yeah, right.
We speak about even just how to practice good hygiene. You know, a lot of people a lot of people don't know like how pads work.
Now, when you speak on that, you speak in Africa, not the United States.
No,
right?
this is in Africa.
Both.
No, this is in Africa.
You know how
I'm not. You talk about they need new hygiene. I think y'all.
You know some Africans. You know Africa, right?
Girls in the United States, they
You
got
ever
it
smelled
together.
them?
Come on,
They
man.
got it together in America. We're still learning. We're still in the process of learning.
I get it. But that's part of it.
Yeah, there's a lot that ties into it. I mean, everything that has to do with being a woman, self-expression. I don't really believe in that whole like you gotta just be covered head to toe. I believe in self-expression. So there's a lot of things that we speak
Because
about.
you got body.
Well, thank you.
I'm gonna tell you
Some of them
something,
in
man.
the colors got body.
I listened to a record, man, with you in Rock City called
Okay.
China, man.
Shout out to Rock City.
Shout out to Rock City.
Rock City,
That
one
record is
time that was our first breakdance group.
Like
Thank you.
for real, like I've been riding it now. I didn't.
That's what's up, man.
I hadn't really got into you until I spoke to you last week, but since I downloaded it and been listening,
Thank you,
I've
man.
been stuck.
Thank you.
I've been stuck, and I've been stuck because I downloaded the album first, and then I went looking for more. That's how I found the
Wow,
Rock
that's
City,
crazy.
China Doll.
China Love.
China Love. Oh my
Yeah.
God, that record. How did that record come about?
I mean, shout out to Rock City, man. They've been my boys, man. They've such an inspiration to me. Like, I'm talking about for a minute from when I used to live in Atlanta, like 6-7 years ago. But I literally recorded the record. Shout out to Dre Beats, he produced it. Young
That shit's
Nigerian
going
dude.
crazy.
We recorded it in Nigeria, and I just emailed it to them, and they killed it.
That shit is
We
going crazy.
we shot a piece of the video in Chinatown in New York, and I'm going to China next week to finish the video in China.
Listen,
Oh, yeah.
they might not have heard it.
Oh, they might not have heard it.
In here, can you just give them just a little piece of it? Like
Okay.
I love that shit. China, what's the name of it?
China Love.
Blue and blue.
I'll sing a piece of it and maybe you can play it. I know the DJ got it. I heard him playing it earlier.
Straight to art.
I don't know if he wants
She
to play
gonna
it. and
give
then
us
I
a.
China Love. That's my shit.
Yeah, I love that
He's
record.
so
I appreciate that too. And you know what? When we first spoke, shout out to Nick and Nicole, man.
shout out to my
Sister
girl.
Radio. Let me tell y'all something. I saw her on Two Twisted Sister Radio. I hit Nick and Nicole ASAP like, hey, we gotta have her on Smoking and
Yo,
Joking. She's
thank
like,
you,
not a
man.
problem.
I appreciate that. Shout out to Nikki Nicole. That's been my girl
What's up,
for
Nikki?
years. That's been my
right.
nigga for a long time.
Well,
Thank you.
I want to say this, Victoria, you have a home here at Smoking and Joking. Anytime you come to Atlanta, anytime you got a new project, anything, let the people know where they can find you, where the new record is, everything.
All right, you can follow me on Instagram, Victoria Kimani. Kimani is Kimani. Twitter, Victoria_Kimani. Snapchat, Victoria Kimani. I be under Wild and guys. Like, follow me on Snapchat. All my music is everywhere. Tidal, iTunes, Spotify. Like, I'm not trying to say Google me, but everything that you need.
I got it on iTunes.
That's exactly what she's trying to say.
iTunes, it's
and
on
I
iTunes.
Googled you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Pretty lady, before you go, what's your favorite color?
Black.
Damn.
I know.
How about you?
No, but I mean, I like red. I like purple. I like other colors.
Well, we got another treat for you, sweetheart.
Oh, it's green.
It's pink, Smoking and Joking.
Okay, but I like this.
Then make sure when you put it on, you
But you like red, so you can sleep in this one too. You can sleep in that one.
Booyah. Sleep shirt.
Is that what you did?
Before you sleep in it.
We just keep bringing legend after motherfucking legend to Smoking and Joking. So why wouldn't we have a legend tonight? All the way from the motherfucking West Coast. Help change the game. That nigga Daz Dillinger. You already know.
And that's for life. For all the pimps I know, it's been never done. A whore only whores so good before she's whore out. Put that on this spot. To play these games on the Philippines is a very hard game to play. Yeah, put that on something. That's so damn flossy like a trip to the table and the pot. Don't even matter about the dollar. But I hit the streets and homes on power. Different bullets don't shine, blind up hypnotically to absorb my kin. It's gonna let you know that I come to kill my heart. But somebody's gotta do it. Somebody's gotta get at it. Because the game's never gonna stop. Champagne bottles gonna still be popped by the players at the top of their game, like Daz from the time. Put that on the spine.
Man, I'm telling y'all, man, this shit just don't stop, man. That nigga Daz in the motherfucking building, welcome to Smoking and Joking as he fires up the blunt. He already ready.
Family right here.
I'm ready home, man. I love to hear that. Daz, I want you to know that's the strain of the week that you're smoking on. That's the blue compliments of the
Blue Chile.
You know what I'm talking about? Let me know what that time.
I apologize. I might not roll my glasses like
I gotta say this, man. Like I said, man, I can't stop saying it because it's such an honor, man. I know for a fact that me and this dude right here next to you, man. I mean, every day it was goddamn this, man. I want to ask you, how does it feel to be one of the people, because you are, that really helped push the entire rap culture forward? I mean the entire, not just from the rap side, but you produce some.
What I told you, y'all changed music. Yeah.
How that feel?
It feels good, but I just keep on going every day, like, I'm saying, get ready, hanging on people, doing work, and then, I'm listening, like to the radio. Sometimes when I do get out, damn! I enjoy it, it just keep me driving, keep pushing on,
I'm saying, you said you giggle at some shit you never read.
I mean, when I listen to my shit, be like,
the one thing about
somebody said the other day, your bitch is always right, it's the most hardest song.
I mean, what about I Ain't Mad at You? I mean, goddamn, what about motherfucking Two of America?
I always say, we were talking about the goddamn Boy the Real soundtrack shit. Damn, shit don't
I
stop.
want to say, be in my opinion today.
Y'all seen Daz over there, Clark?
That mailbox money. What you call that shit about?
Direct deposit.
I gotta ask you, Daz, like when you first jumped in this thing, man, did you ever imagine it would turn out the way it would? Not just for you, but just for the way rap music just changed shit.
When we got started, we was just off 2 bags of weed.
It was a big bag.
It was a gun bag.
Hey, but I was in Cali though. I was in Cali though.
We have to page the homie like 211-187. Let him know it's us. When we meet up to Hollywood.
Tell me that shit, man.
I gotta say this, man. You know, we just gave the accolades on the production, but you know, you are part of arguably one of the best groups to ever be formed in the dog pound. And I gotta say that because I know some niggas in my hood who used to argue with me, and I'm telling you right now, I was going for Big Boy and Andre 3000, and they telling me motherfucking Daz in the front. I'm spitting the verse, they spitting the verse. They're like, it was like,
Shout out to Corrupt.
Shout out to Chuck, man, for that. You know what I'm saying?
Respect to them, you know what I'm saying? The stars, we brought it off them too, you know what I'm saying? We was all in the Source Awards, you know, we was all together, you know what I'm saying? It's me, huh? You know what I mean? And what's going down?
If you want a nigga all in your videos,
you know, just the pinnacle of rap. You know what I'm saying? When I told myself the other day, I was the pinnacle of rap. I've done songs with everybody, built relationships with everybody, Bigg, Tupac, you know what I'm saying? If you go on YouTube right now, you put Daz, Bigg, Snoop, Tupac, you see us freestyling on stage.
Let me ask you a question. So, you speaking on BMI?
And that's that.
hey, yo, both of them.
I get paid for both of them. I don't know how.
I know. Tell that top man. I got a question for you because I know I follow you on the IG. I follow you. You know what I'm saying? I follow you besides IG. You're a personal partner, right? So speak on the lawsuit you just got for you were suing Death Row. You got money. You like fuck Suge Knight.
I mean, I sued them the first time, right? I'm suing them again because, you know, they got faulty paperwork. You know, they have my signature since I was like 16 years old.
Get this man his money, man.
They forged my name. So that's what I'm going after right now.
Is it enough for the right Suge Knight? You fuck Suge, you don't fuck Suge.
They do it.
I just think some of the memes you done put up.
Just get the baby right.
But you know what? But you know what's involved? You know what is kind of funny about that whole situation? You actually, like you introduced to a kid, him and your kids is real tight, right? Now they got real relationship. Yeah, like it's gonna be like love.
We respect the kids, man.
Yeah. Personally, right. It's all right.
It's all on site. I won't go. Don't want to say that.
I mean, I'm gonna catch this case tonight.
Right.
Got this bail money ready. You know what I mean? Self-defense.
You know what, man? Self-defense. Hey. Well, you know what I'm saying? I personally, man, you know what I'm saying? For motherfuckers who don't know, man, you know what I'm saying? Dad's one of the realest cats I done met in this industry. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you have a lot of motherfuckers who you'll meet and they'll try to keep you away from certain situations. They'll get you a little close, but they don't want you to be too close. You know what I'm saying? Because you might X them out. You know what I'm saying? But he got down gonna plug you. He gonna put you in the best situation you can. He got down with the put me in the first movie.
I gotta go to the manager.
You know what I'm saying?
All that. You ain't my friend.
Right. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I kick it at this man's house. You know what I'm saying? This man put me in the first movie. That, you know what I'm saying?
It's been in the movie, dude.
Called Make It Rain.
It's coming out.
Oh, it's still gonna come out.
What happened to the movie? We have all the devices that we had now for the internet and all that shit. We're gonna put it out. We'll just be able to play it.
Okay. So that you gotta tell me.
I'm gonna ask that two people.
You really chimed in with the how to get paid from the internet, how to get paid from video.
I was doing it earlier.
Yeah, you was one of the first ones that's getting
I can remember about 10 years ago, people tell a nigga this shit going straight to the phone.
Like a little knowledge on YouTube.
I mean, you know, it's like for one song, you can get paid off that one song 5 times. You know what I'm saying? The first one is iTunes, ching-ching, you know what I mean? You got ASCII, BMI, Sound Exchange.
That's a good one. Sound Exchange make more than
one song.
You know what I mean? So, you know, there's different publishing entities and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I got like 50 real estate. Yeah. So I'm playing music black.
I gotta ask you, are you still inspired by music? Is music still inspiring you?
I'm a producer, so I get inspired by rock, gospel, jazz. I listen to a lot of jazz. I go to sleep to jazz. I'm singing type jazz. I'm producing a new album right now, Daz Dillinger. You know what I'm saying? Bigg Gipp working on one.
Working on one? Shouts out to Bigg Gipp. We still waiting on that smoke.
I don't shoot a video of them directly, just inclusion of always working with unknown people, known people, you know what I mean? I was that person who wanted to change.
So what's the best way for an unknown artist to get at that?
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't just
I'm never getting me up with, I run my own shit. You know what I'm saying? At Daz Dillinger.
I mean, I didn't know you might have had somebody that you
I'm my own manager. Man, I'm not sure quite getting all my bills up and I live on top. I know you've been on the road touring are you still touring with the all the time, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't stop, doing our own shows, solo shows, just everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Just working. All the time. That's how you still down pass. Yeah. Run through tour. Just like New York. That's your brother. I feel like that's strong. Right here, Jordan. Asshole. And give us a lot of energy. It's great. It's just a great thing to be in the presence of hip hop.
Absolutely. I mean, you are hip hop. And like, so what's coming first? Like, Daz Dillinger or the project that you and Gipp?
Daz Dillinger and Bigg Gipp. Whatever I mix first, you know, I ain't really got a thing. As long as it was mixing, drop it. I got a studio in the crib, I didn't even say that. I got like 6 of them. 6 studios. I walk in this room or I walk in that room. Like that ain't serious. I know you. I have people over there working, you know what I'm saying? Like a machine. I keep it going, like I said before, there's always something to do. Did you teach us how to DJ? I was young.
I didn't know that. See, I didn't even know that. I didn't know that.
I DJ for Snoop, you know.
That's what I'm talking about. I need to know that.
Artist work as a person, job, something out. You know what I'm saying? Always something to do. Something to do. Every day with the bitch, you know what I mean? Something to do. Something to do. Always something to do. Something to do. Baby, you hear that? Always got something to do. Always something to do. Your business on your mind and your mind over your mind.
That being said, we're going to take a light commercial break. We're going to take a bullshit.
Quick break. I'm about to go.
And we'll be right back on Smoking and Joking. What's happening, nigga? Who got it?
Legendary, that nigga Daz Dillinger in the building. Hey man, we just chopping it up, burning big, kicking back, we talking about this new shit. Boom. We was just playing a record. We said we wanted to talk about that.
New York, big city of dreams. Now I just asked Dad. I said, Dad, when that record dropped, what happened? What you told me, Dad? Oh yeah, bro.
The song still from Biggie. Right. Doing the seance commercial.
Oh, I remember that.
So he did it first. You know what I'm saying? And then the homie, DJ Pooh, did the beat. But nobody was using the beat for an album. Okay. It was just for the commercial. So Corrupt heard it, went in there, did his thing, so he came in there, and we got the hook from Melly Mill. Okay. And you know, we thought we was getting an album. You know what I'm saying? And they took it the wrong way.
He took it the wrong way.
They took it the wrong way.
Kicking over buildings.
They took it the wrong way. That was after the fact, though.
Okay.
So, you know, after we shoot the video there, you know, it was all love at first.
Okay.
As you can see, Moni Love is in the video when we first come in, she danced.
And they should be trailers up.
That was in the second day, and then Biggie get on the radio and say, what do we do? Downtown
On some real shit though, Corrupt was giving them niggas the business, and it sounded like I'm finna show these niggas where to rap, cause at that time me and Duke was like, man, Corrupt like this man is right. What I'm saying, it sounded like he was giving them the.
It didn't sound like he was.
But I mean, Dad said that wasn't the case. He said they was paying homage.
Was paying homage to New York, you know what I'm saying? And they didn't come off like that. And then it came off wrong because they, they shot at us, and then Biggie and Tupac, that whole situation.
So they got switched the video in the
that came off all the way wrong. When we flew home, we switched the video.
Okay.
Y'all did that home.
Fuck the nigga by there.
And look, if that wasn't the intent, it came off all the way wrong. I thought that was a mix of intent. Out the game.
The back, you know, Bell was rolling with that around that time. Right. But on the other side, he's on the R&B side.
Everybody did too. Hey, he thought that was the initial goddamn intent.
I saw the video, right? I can see any of this background.
Right. I saw him kicking over a building.
Yeah,
That was after the fact.
No, that was the fact.
After we got shot at Red
After they got shot at, when they kicked over the building, it came in peace.
Before we got shot at.
It came in peace at first.
Yeah.
Shot at.
I tell him,
Going down, you know what I'm saying? And we had made
I'll be back for big shot at
what's called 187, NY 187. It came to Tupac, and all that was.
So when y'all heard Mobb Deep response, like what was the?
You know, shout out to brothers, you know what I'm saying? I was like, which one am I getting put in the truck?
Which one am I?
And you know, I laugh like, hey, but you know, I know the real, you know what I'm saying? I know what I ain't, I know what I'm doing, but you know, I enjoyed the video, you know what I'm saying? There's promotion. I just want to know which one was that.
We don't have no control on that game.
I mean, because at the end of the day, man, you know, like they can't write the West without Daz.
No,
they can't write hip hop without Daz, but I mean, they can't write the West without Daz Dillinger, that nigga Daz.
Man, you know, I learned from the best from Dr. Dre, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dr. Dre, just a student of hip hop, you know, from Run DMC on up, Grandmaster Flash, you know, all that shit. Use it all to what it is now, you know what I'm saying? Back then we sampled off a record, grabbing little samples and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Now it's just a touchable button.
It's a touchable button now. Yeah, I'm with you.
Like I said before, the pinnacle of rap, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? We was in the club, and looked up and he was like, y'all ready? Until change the game, you know what I'm saying?
What are y'all talking about again? I mean,
Just like rapping with different people.
everybody's talking low.
Jay-Z, you know, another part when, you know, when Tupac got killed, you know what I'm saying? And Biggie had called me, give him some weed in the street.
I got a question for you, Dad. Uncle Jim, I had the pleasure of meeting him.
I miss him. He talking a lot of shit. His drink was
That's right here.
That's his drink right there.
Shout out to Uncle Jim.
Uncle June. That's my drink.
I made Snoop video to look
Get my
like
drink. Get my drink.
Now your whole family, though. Y'all.
Shouts out to Pops too, man.
You know, out of Macomb, Mississippi, Magnolia, Mississippi. You know what I'm saying?
Was it Magnolia, Mississippi?
Magnolia, Mississippi.
That's where Dad originally.
Yeah, that's where I got the house in Magnolia.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? You know, I got property all over. I got from Detroit, you know, in Miami. I got condo. I know that ain't going nowhere. And I checked on that, so that's right, you know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this, man, like when you first started, and you first started getting money, like did you blow through it initially, or did you
you know already?
I learned the hard way. You know what I'm saying? I had, was going to the bank and get that pound. You know what I mean? And, got caught up and they stopped the money from coming in because I had no taxes. And that's why I knew to take my money and make a business license out of it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So, they can't take your money like that. You got a business license. They can take it in your real name. Or they can take it into a business. And baby mamas.
Boy, and baby mamas.
You know what I'm saying?
How many kids, Dad?
Me?
Oh, wow. How many got out there, D? Don't put it out there.
That's okay. Yeah, I got you. That's enough said.
Enough said. I got you.
You got some Dillingers?
Yeah, all the time.
Lady dances?
All the time. And they all productive. They all productive, you know what I'm saying? They all take care, they all productive, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I got enough to laugh, you know what I'm saying? I got it. I ain't done yet. Life still goes on. You're gonna live forever. Right. You see you're gonna live forever. You gotta keep it going like some music.
That's motivation, man. I'm like,
man. What you gonna get?
Let me ask you this.
Take this shit in tomorrow.
Let me ask you this, Dad. Like, as a producer, you had a chance, like you said, to work with everybody, really great. Who was your favorite? What was your favorite studio session as a producer? Well, one of them.
Well, Tupac was my all-time great.
All-time great.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? As far as like before we used to watch Juice and he gave it to us on a laser disc. No, big laser disc.
Right, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So
He was fighting. He had a laser disc.
Right.
He had a laser disc. Okay. But he gave it to us. We had to go get us a laser disc from somewhere. Right. Just him coming off the plane. And, you know what I'm saying? That's where they got that scene from Tupac movie. You know what I'm saying? Got it for me. But I have my son playing in that movie. You know what I'm saying? So, he get off the plane. We do 2 songs. Yeah.
Straight out the company, give a shout out.
Outside. We just dropped that, and then we start dropping like that whole first 7 songs on that album was all me.
All right.
All you.
Yeah. It's all about you. We played all the issues on the JK the drums. You heard it. I got that song on my last album. We do what we don't do.
Is that one of the songs that you battling with?
No, I'm battling with them as far as the catalog, you know what I'm saying? Get my rights back. I got my rights as, publisher. I'm a full rights. I don't know what you're going to nah.
You heard it.
You too right. It's live, you know what I'm saying? So it's just about owning your shit, you know what I'm saying?
So outside of like, West Coast artists, is there somebody else that you like fuck with heavily, like that you love working with?
I love fucking with everybody. It's a different relationship, you know what I'm saying? With everybody, you know what I'm saying? Just keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Do work. Let's hit the road. You know what I'm saying?
And you one of the people that I've noticed throughout the music industry, like you are respected in all circles. You know what I mean?
I don't come up with 100 niggas, you know what I'm saying? I come in here by myself, you know what I'm saying? All the time, every time you see me, because I know how to handle it. I know how to handle you. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? I've been hanging out with Lil Rod, with the track and shit.
Yeah, man, shout out to Lil Rod. I see you doing the boxing. Shout out to
Lil Rod.
Kenny Ball.
That nigga got me sore and shit, man. I've been there before.
Okay, Rod. Shout out to Lil Rod trainer, man. He got his own boxing started out. One time. We room for you a little bit.
So you say we can't expect the Daz mentality until you fix it. Ain't no thing on it.
It's gonna be this year, October, you know what I'm saying? So I'm pushing for that right now. Really, and just touching it up, getting it out, listening to the song. You know what I'm saying? I got the dog down. You know what I'm saying? We'll just keep dropping more shit. I've been doing 100 songs a month. You know what I'm saying?
100 songs a month.
I ain't dead serious.
Y'all to hear that shit. Y'all to hear that.
I got an email where I just have young producers send me beats. And I try to knock all them songs.
100 songs a month.
You wanna let them know he on
I switch emails, you know, Gmails again, you know, to get so much gigabytes of it, to fill up, make the paper. We switch up. Dog Food Records.
But now, Dog Food Records,
just stay tuned. Better send them fast.
You better send them fast.
And then I send them to the producers and let them mix it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they got to say me some time mix it. So I'm just dropping it, sending them, mix it back, send it back, put it out. That's smart. You know what I'm saying? All y'all
Say that again, hold on, do that again.
Drop it, send it back, send it to you. What's zero with zero? We starting off, we ain't making no money together. What? I gotta tell you. Now we gonna make some money together. We come together, we gonna put some songs out. So let's get paid like that. You gonna fuck with me, you gonna get paid for that.
Y'all hear that?
So I'm gonna get a check for
100 songs a month. Who doing that?
You get 50%, you get the music. I did the lyrics. We do the music together. All that other type of shit. But you gonna get paid for that. Publishing last forever. You know what I'm saying? So keep that shit going. That's the name of the game. But I've been living on publish. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta rap no more, but I do it. Look,
I'm gonna make a song tomorrow.
It's about taking your money and doing something. My mother always tell me, be wise with your money. Be wise. You know what I'm saying? You know, you want to spend that shit up. And that shit have money in my pocket for like 2 or 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Not even spending nothing. Just on something to eat. You know what I'm saying? But I eat like twice a day.
That's rich nigga shit, man. Daz Dillinger in the motherfucking building. Smoking and jumping. Daz really screwing y'all.
Get that gift bag. What's in that gift bag?
That's some damn about the gift bag. Man, been on the Philly Award show.
We ain't got the award show gift bag. We got the Smoking Joker Grinders. We got the right color.
Yeah. What happened to our Smoking Joker girls? Where they at tonight? Oh, okay. Location. Y'all already
said we got a lot of utensils in here that I really can use.
Absolutely. We got the grinders.
Got the blue shirt. We having a good time, man. I'm just glad to be here with y'all. Right? Grandma, man. Anytime y'all meet me, you know I'm right here. Ain't nothing but the call away. Blowing smoke away.
I contacted him. I said, just seen that to be in my voice. He said, he with it.
Absolutely. And then, you know, me and Duke were talking, he was saying,
Well, I want to say this, man. It is a
bear over there, you know what I mean?
you know, hello.
I'm going to tell you, we go.
Hold on.
We got to listen to Marty tomorrow. Let's think on this studio.
Hey, I want to say that again. We got a listening party tomorrow at Stankonia. Shouts out to T9 and the whole 9 family. Products of American Ghetto. Tag the soundtrack tomorrow at Stankonia. We go. Hey, listen, man. It's been a great show tonight. We've had some legendary shit go on tonight. We had motherfucking Day-Day. Shouts out to Day-Day. Great interview. We had the beautiful Victoria Kimani in the motherfucking building.
The legend. The legend.
Motherfucking Hey, listen. Hold on, listen. And with that being said, I am Top 2 Joe Black, Joe Bleezy, a.k.a. P. Buttons. He is
Black on Seymour.
Yeah.
College Park, Georgia's own.
Yeah.
Where's the smoke?
gang.
You already know it's your boy Bigg Gipp with the sick fish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on, my bad. Go ahead, Dad. I want you again.
Shout out.
He is. You already know it's your boy Bigg Gipp, Mr. Six Fish, man, the worldwide hood ambassador. AKA, man, Barack Obama. Hey, I didn't know.
Angry Dude.
I thought we were still going in order, man.
Angry Dude.
Yeah. It's your boy, Mr. Platinum.
PCB.
Julio Jones.
Yeah.
In your end zone.
Yeah.
With the legend, Daz Dillinger. And on my left, DJ Boom.
That was my gangbang shit. Oh, yeah. That nigga Daz
You gotta go on record, man. You gotta go on record. Tell us you everywhere, man. Yeah. Alright, my bad. But I want to go on record right now to say that Smoking and Joking needs a motherfucking track to lay down the foundation for the intro for Smoking and Joking. And with that being said, y'all know who we are. Y'all know who the legend is. We are Smoking and Joking.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers in the world trying to play niggas out these days. Can't fuck around and play no niggas out these days. Niggas smart enough, niggas gotta make cash. Only thing that's doing this motherfucker right now, strap, squeeze, and this money I got in my pocket to get money. You know what I'm saying?
I love to smoke a lot, never see me now. High up in the sky I go, call up everyone I know. And ask them who got it, let's roll up. 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 I love to smoke a lot, never see me now. High up in the sky I go, call up everyone I know.